Welcome to PC Police Chase. Buckle up, because what you are about to witness isn't mere entertainment, but real-life pursuits where a split-second decision can send everything spiraling into a whirlwind of speed. If you are ready for a heart-stopping journey that keeps you on the edge of your seat until the very last second, then let's begin right now. At approximately 3:14 p.m. on the 27th of March 2026, in an urban area of Arkansas, State Trooper Trey Smith spotted a green Chevrolet Silverado driving erratically on a busy road. When he signaled the vehicle to stop, the driver refused to comply and immediately accelerated to flee, initiating a dangerous daytime pursuit.
Hey boy, 3404. Give it a What's we found? Heavily found. C35, mechanic. Get behind it on it. Get behind it on it. They're going to be fine. Someone there goes up.
The suspect weaved through congested traffic, braking abruptly and accelerating suddenly through intersections. Meanwhile, the truck's cargo bed laden with loose materials shifted precariously, threatening to spill onto the roadway and pose a direct hazard to surrounding vehicles, thereby escalating the situation into a dual threat stemming from both excessive speed and an unsafe load. Officers maintained a reasonable close pursuit distance within the confines of the dense urban environment, while multiple other units rapidly converged to coordinate a perimeter, cornering the Silverado in a no-escape situation and forcing the vehicle to come to a halt. The suspect was apprehended and faces a series of serious charges including fleeing, reckless driving, and transporting a hazardous load, underscoring how, in an urban setting, the combination of high speed and unsafe cargo can quickly transform a pursuit into a potential disaster.
10-4.
At 10:22 p.m. on the 2nd of March 2026, in Saline County, Arkansas, Officer Trey Davis observed a black 2017 Ford Fusion leaving a gas station near Highway 70. Upon checking the vehicle's information and activating his lights and siren to initiate a stop near Case Lane, the driver Derek A. Zamora failed to comply and continued driving, triggering a nighttime pursuit. The uncooperative suspect drove westbound on Highway 70, refusing to stop despite clear signals from the police, thereby compelling authorities to deploy a pursuit formation under supervisory command, a situation further compounded by the presence of a passenger inside the vehicle, which heightened the overall risk level of the incident. pursuit and containment operation was maintained continuously until authorities successfully brought the vehicle under control. The entire sequence of events was recorded by a dashcam, allowing for a clear reconstruction of every step involved in the approach and vehicle stop. Suspect Derek A. Zamora was arrested and faces multiple serious charges including fleeing, drug possession, driving with a suspended license, and operating without insurance, demonstrating that even situations originating as simple vehicle checks can escalate into complex pursuits if the subject chooses to resist.
Yeah. Fair play.
We're not.
At approximately 9:55 p.m. on the 18th of February 2026 in Little Rock, Arkansas, Officer Anthony Goines spotted a silver 2014 Lexus IS traveling at 106 miles per hour on I-430 inches, a 65 miles per hour zone. When signaled to stop, the driver failed to comply, turned onto Coal Glen Road, and began to flee. The suspect turned off their headlights to evade detection, executed aggressive U-turns near Stagecoach Road, and then continued to flee at speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour through city streets, repeatedly crossing double yellow lines, weaving erratically through traffic, and running red lights, escalating the situation to an extremely dangerous level within an urban environment at night. Within just 1 minute of the pursuit, police executed a precise PIT maneuver near the intersection of Coal Glen and Western Hill, causing the Lexus to lose control and be disabled on the spot. The suspect was immediately taken into custody and faces a series of serious charges, including fleeing in a manner that endangers others, reckless driving, speeding, and deliberately turning off their lights to evade capture, demonstrating that, despite attempts to use the cover of darkness, the high-speed escape was swiftly brought to an end by the decisive actions of law enforcement. At 10:32 a.m. on the 18th of February 2026, in West Memphis, Arkansas, Officer Hunter Schwantz spotted a gray 2015 Hyundai Elantra with a cracked windshield and a broken brake light. Upon stopping the vehicle beneath the I-40 overpass, the officer detected the scent of marijuana emanating from inside, and the driver admitted to lacking insurance. However, when asked to step out for an inspection, the suspect suddenly accelerated and fled, initiating a pursuit.
You got a brake light out. That's just that and the brake light, that's about it. At first I wasn't really going to do anything, but whenever you stop and start pulling over, I saw that brake light out. Just want to talk to you about it. You got your license and insurance? I'm Trooper Swanson, by the way, with Arkansas State Police. I do kind of say that, but you don't have any insurance? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let me go check this, and I'll see what I can get back on. have questions for you. Is there anything I want to see? Okay, glad to know. Do you know that there will be marijuana right? More on your feet. But if you like, so I'm going to be able to check it out and you'll leave it
The pursuit quickly turned dangerous as the suspect sped down MLK at speeds reaching approximately 90 miles per hour, repeatedly utilizing the turn lane to overtake vehicles and weave through moderate traffic before entering the southbound on-ramp for I-55, clearly demonstrating an intent to escape at any cost. Right on the highway on-ramp, Officer Schwantz successfully executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, causing the Hyundai to lose control and come to a halt under the supervision of Sergeant Stephen Roberts, bringing the brief pursuit to an end.
Ain't no other chance. You want to play dumb games, you win dumb prizes.
After bringing the vehicle under control, police discovered approximately 242 grams of cannabis and drug paraphernalia inside. The suspect now faces a series of serious charges including aggravated evasion, drug possession, evidence tampering, and reckless driving, demonstrating how a seemingly minor traffic infraction can quickly escalate into a serious criminal case in just a matter of minutes.
No, you don't recall. Do you have any? I don't think you do. Do your dress? Make sure you have any weapons on you, okay?
At 12:45 a.m. on the 8th of February, 2026, in Arkansas, Officer Logan Hatcher observed a red Subaru Legacy driving erratically near the Memorial Union area. The vehicle repeatedly drove onto the curb and nearly collided with an on-duty patrol car, prompting the officer to immediately initiate pursuit and prepare to conduct a traffic stop. When police signaled the vehicle to stop, the Subaru continued traveling eastbound on Highway 64 along an erratic trajectory, compelling supporting units to exercise extreme caution in their positioning to avoid the risk of crossfire among officers in a situation that could escalate unexpectedly. Recognizing the high level of risk, authorities executed a tactical vehicle stop, surrounded the vehicle, and ordered the driver to exit at gunpoint, thereby compelling the suspect to comply and bringing the situation to a close without conflict.
Get out of the car now! Out of the car! Out of the car! I am coming to you. Get out of the car! You don't think, no, one guy, back up. Hey, lay down on the ground. Back up!
The driver was arrested while appearing disoriented and exhibiting erratic behavior, facing charges such as reckless driving and obstructing law enforcement officers with the potential for further investigation into driving under the influence, demonstrating that even a seemingly simple traffic stop can quickly escalate into a dangerous situation requiring precise control tactics to ensure the safety of all parties involved. At 11:54 p.m. on the 23rd of December 2025, in the West Memphis area of Arkansas, Officer Gunnar Foltz of Squad D spotted a Ford Focus traveling eastbound on I-40 at a speed of approximately 120 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. When signaled to stop using lights and sirens, the driver failed to comply and immediately accelerated to flee, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
He's in between guardrails. He's still driving. I'm here in front of casino, still eastbound.
The pursuit quickly escalated as the suspect maintained speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, weaving erratically, crossing the median, driving across grassy areas, and racing through city streets, even driving against traffic and posing a direct threat to other vehicles, while police attempted, but failed, to execute a TBI maneuver to force the vehicle toward the median.
Go back on the service road. We're coming up the NLK. Wrong way on the interstate. Wrong way on the interstate. It's up the NLK at this time. We'll be able to next time.
After traveling across multiple routes, the Ford Focus finally came to a stop at a gas station, where police officers quickly closed in, disabled the vehicle, and brought the pursuit to an end without any serious collisions. The suspect was arrested at the scene and faces serious charges including fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, and speeding, demonstrating how an initial act of accelerating away can quickly escalate into a dangerous situation spanning multiple areas if not intercepted in a timely manner.
What is your freaking problem? What is your freaking problem? Yes, sir. I bet you are. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shot you.
At 7:26 p.m. on the 15th of December 2025, in the Barling, Arkansas area, Officer Tucker Phelps of Squad H spotted a black 2017 Nissan Altima speeding near the intersection of Fort and Lockett. Upon activating his lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop, the driver initially appeared cooperative. However, just seconds later, the vehicle suddenly accelerated and fled into a residential neighborhood, triggering a dangerous pursuit.
We're at MR limits on right. Going back towards Rogers, toward Portsmouth.
The pursuit quickly turned dangerous as the suspect repeatedly ran red lights, ignored stop signs, weaved through traffic at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, executed numerous sharp turns, drove into dead-end streets, and even turned off all vehicle lights in the dark of night to evade detection, rendering the situation extremely difficult to control within a densely populated residential area. After mobilizing additional support units and deploying blocking tactics, police forces successfully cornered the Altima in a residential neighborhood in Fort Smith, forcing the vehicle to a halt. However, the suspect stubbornly refused to comply immediately before officers moved in to subdue and take him into custody.
Fucking car! Get out of the fucking car now! Get out of the fucking car now! Get the fuck out of the car! Roll out now! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out now! Roll out now! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
The suspect was arrested at the scene and faces a series of serious charges, including fleeing in a manner that endangers others, driving while intoxicated DWI, refusing a breathalyzer test, reckless driving, transporting open containers of alcohol, and obstructing law enforcement, demonstrating that a deliberate attempt to evade capture under the cover of night not only heightens the level of danger but also swiftly leads to severe and unavoidable legal consequences. On the afternoon of the 18th of December 2025, in Little Rock, Arkansas, Arkansas State Trooper Ben Ibarra observed a Dodge Durango displaying signs of a violation and initiated a traffic stop. However, the moment his lights and siren were activated, the driver failed to comply and instead accelerated to flee, triggering a pursuit through the urban area. The pursuit unfolded along major thoroughfares from University Avenue to Asher Avenue, where the suspect repeatedly sped through busy intersections, maintained high speeds, and attempted to weave through traffic, while Officer Ibarra maintained a controlled distance, continuously updated his location, and coordinated with dispatch to minimize risks to other motorists. After identifying suitable conditions, ASP forces executed tactical intervention measures in strict accordance with protocol, cornering the Durango in a position with no escape route and forcing the vehicle to a halt, thereby bringing the pursuit within the city limits to an end.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Take it on the ground, get up! You need to give up now! That's your ground, get up! Shut the fuck up! Hands up! Yes! Hands up! Walk to it! Make what? Back the hands up, do it now! Stop! I ain't did that. I don't know why you did that running shit. I told him stop. My name's James. Watch out. My name's James. Get your hands up!
The driver was arrested at the scene and subsequently offered an explanation for fleeing. He now faces multiple serious charges, including evading police, reckless driving, speeding, and failure to obey lawful orders, demonstrating that even an initial traffic infraction can quickly escalate into criminal conduct with significant legal consequences. At 10:44 p.m. on the night of the 12th of December 2025, in the Sherwood area of Arkansas, Sergeant Kerry Permenter of Troop A, Arkansas State Police, observed a 2025 Chevrolet Silverado traveling erratically northbound on I-57, weaving continuously and varying its speed, displaying clear signs of dangerous driving behavior. When signaled to stop, the driver failed to comply, initiating a pursuit. The suspect continued to navigate through multiple exits, even utilizing the wide shoulders to overtake other vehicles, and proceeded into the Brookswood area and onto bridge on-ramps. By repeatedly encroaching upon busy intersections, the suspect significantly heightened the risk of accidents. While ASP officers were compelled to maintain a safe distance, simultaneously pursuing the vehicle and coordinating their movements to avoid endangering the public. Recognizing the risk of escalation in a complex traffic environment, Sergeant Permenter proactively executed a controlled interception maneuver, coordinating with other ASP units to box in the vehicle and force the Silverado off the highway to a safe stop. The driver was arrested shortly thereafter and faces serious charges, including fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, a second DWI offense, and refusal to submit to an alcohol test, demonstrating how initial signs of erratic driving can quickly escalate into a dangerous pursuit situation if not promptly brought under control. At 11:35 p.m., on the night of the 30th of November 2025, in Blytheville, Arkansas, the Blytheville Police Department initiated a pursuit of a white 2025 Nissan Sentra after the driver, Jacqueline Logan, failed to comply with an order to stop and accelerated to flee eastbound on Hearn Road. Sergeant Brandon Bennett of the Arkansas State Police, ASP, quickly joined to assist, forming a multi-unit coordinated pursuit. The suspect drove at high speeds through residential and commercial areas, constantly swerving and changing direction erratically, starting from Chickasaw Road, and even sped down an alleyway in an attempt to shake off law enforcement, forcing police units to maintain pressure and coordinate tactics within a cramped and hazardous urban environment. As the Sentra slowed to turn onto Route 21, Sergeant Bennett seized the opportunity to execute a controlled tactical intervention, immediately followed by a rapidly deployed second maneuver that disabled the vehicle and effectively brought the pursuit to an end. Driver Jacqueline Logan and passenger Kareem Reed were arrested at the scene without further incident. Both face multiple serious charges, including fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, operating without a license, and endangering traffic, demonstrating that, in an urban environment, rapid coordination and precise intervention are decisive factors in bringing dangerous pursuits to a safe conclusion.
applied for law first. I got 2 different TBIs that are now ongoing. What's your name? Big one, what? Logan? What did you deal with him? Like yesterday or the day before?